Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Tours Excursion Vallarta. My name is Oscar, your local guide, and here we are in Puerto Vallarta, from Puerto Vallarta, live. How are you in this nice weekend? Today is Saturday, well, tonight is Saturday, and this is a great day for weekend here in Puerto Vallarta. Let's talking about the weather here in Puerto Vallarta. Is a little bit cloudy. Sometimes it's cloudy or but with no rains. And right now it's a little bit cloudy. It's not very enjoyable the sunset tonight, but the weather it's fresh. Now I'm get used to this weather right now. Starting to feel more not so cold. Because remember, I'm from the coast. I'm costeño in Spanish. So for me, the hot is the best weather. Not very used to the cold, the fresh. But I've been like used to this weather, and it feels very nice now. I'm a little bit sweating because I'm drinking my coffee. Very tasty. I'm not a coffee drinker, but this is decaf, so it's okay for me. I just started, but it's great. It's feel more energy, even there is not like real coffee, but it's great for me. The weather is nice. The beaches are very cold. The water is not a good idea to go to swim. Yet, a lot of tourists, a lot of visitors enjoy to go to the beach and swim. Remember, it's high tide, still with the high tide here in Puerto Vallarta. Last Tuesday, I was with customers on the beach on Miss Maloya Beach, and it was a high tide over there. Even Miss Maloya is a little bay. It's less than another parts because this is a bay, but it feels the high tides still. So yes, there is yellow flags or red flags in some beaches. Red flags means do not swim. People drown on the beach, so don't do it. Remember, 2 weeks ago, I have a video, short video on YouTube talking about these problems. Even with professional swimmer has problems to get out of the beach of the ocean. So don't do it. Okay. Let's move in with the information about what's going on here in Mexico. New tobacco ban. We have tobacco ban signs a lot of years ago, but right now it's like in Mexico. We're going, it's apply all Mexico, but we're going to talk about Puerto Vallarta. You can't smoke outside. Literally, you can't smoke outside because this new law begins or applies since January 5th in this year 2023. Okay, so you can't smoke on the beach, on the street, on the balconies, on the patios. It's forbidden right now. And the fine is starting in, I'm talking about in US dollars, uh, 170 US dollars to uh, around 1,000 US dollars. It depends. First, if you caught the police or the authority caught you smoking in public areas, they're gonna tell you something. It's just like tell you to don't smoke and that's it. No problem. Okay, you just quit. That's it. But if you still smoking again and the authorities caught you again, is the fine. And then if you still with this trying to smoking again, they can arrest you for 3 days and a fine. the fine it would be more severe, like two times or three times more around this amount that I told you, from 150 US dollar, no, 170 US dollars to 1,000 US dollars. And if you're a visitor, this is not a good idea to do it. But this is Mexico. There's a lot of people smoking on the beach, on the Malecon. So, but I heard the news here in Puerto Vallarta. The authorities gonna check that you or the people obey the law. So they're going to check in, especially on the very popular beach. So don't do it. Another thing that you must to know about smoking on the bars or in the restaurants, you can smoke on the restaurants, on the bars, but listen carefully. But the restaurants or the bar must have a special area for people who love to smoke, smokers area, and it's only for smoke, like isolated area or very away from, if there is a restaurant, from the people who is like taking their food or the beverage in the case of bars. And this area you can ask for a service, like you can't call to the waitress, give me some beer, no, only for smoking, or give me some food, no, that area is exclusive for smoking. Okay. Hola, Fidel, saludos to Oceanside, California. Hola, amigos. Joe Willis is asking, say, buenas noches, good night. What about vaping? Vaping is the same level or the same category of smoking, of the cigarettes. So it is the same. It is the same. No vaping, no smoking. It's the same. Smoking or vaping is the same here in Mexico, okay? Uh, Hola, Lilibel. It's the same. Apply the same. In it, it it's they think, or the authorities think, that vaping even is even worse than smoking a cigarette. There has been some deaths for vaping in U.S., in Mexico, and all the world. So they are saying that it's worse than the cigarettes because it appears that the deaths are more earlier than the cigarette. Normally, if you can smoke for 10 years, I don't know, 15 years, and then you get cancer. That is very sad, but it's true. And and with the vaping, people die very quickly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, especially on that. But my advice, I wasn't a smoker one, but I just left behind this bad habit many years ago. Like, I don't know, 15 years ago. I did it when I was young. Normally you're young, you're stupid. That's it. But you learn. If you don't learn, you have the consequence, bad disease like a cancer or something like that. Hola Fidel, the weather is nice. It's amazing. It's fresh. I'm sweating. It's 23 Celsius. Let me check how it is in Fahrenheit here in Puerto Vallarta. In Fahrenheit, I think is. Let me check. Let me check. Um, Lilibel says vaping is definitely not as bad. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. I could say that I'm not an specialist on that, but the authority says that. So I don't want to argue with that. I just don't do it, and that's it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. And in Fahrenheit, it's 73 degrees here. Okay, Fidel. Hola, Tala. How are you? Uh, Jose Luis is asking, Oscar, are you in Telmex? No, I am with Total Play. It's a different company. I'm not with Telmex. Telmex has a very bad service, and I think the less worse here in Mexico or in Puerto Vallarta is Total Play. Okay, I don't know if you are Will you have problems watching me? Because uh, it seems like it's okay. I don't know the transmission or the live stream, but you tell me, okay? Uh, Hola, Bobby. Saludos to Texas. Christy Wolf is saying another reason bad cops will shake down tourists for smoking. My husband had to give up 100 for drinking and driving, which are gonna. Well, it's not legal to drink and driving here in Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. Uh, if you give money to the cops here in Mexico, that's a crime or a felony. So don't. Okay, just don't do that. Don't drink and drive. Do what I'm doing. I'm drinking Corona Zero, no alcohol. It's just the calories, no alcohol. No, it's zero alcohol. So, my name is vaping exposed the lungs to a variety of chemicals. This may include the main. Yes, yes. Bobby, hola, how are you? Hey, Chelos, saludos, Playa del Carmen from Playa. Okay, great, awesome, my friends. Well, that's the news about the tobacco ban here in Puerto Vallarta. Just be aware of that. If you're going, I know it sounds crazy, nonsense sometimes, because people are on the bars and they are drinking and smoking, and it seems like this is a very convenient to do that, but it's not healthy. Even drinking is not healthy. I mean, it's okay drink 1 to 3 beers. I don't know if you don't want to drive or I don't know to use heavy machines. But I mean, it's okay. But this is the law here in Mexico and in Puerto Vallarta applies to. Okay, so don't smoke and vaping in on the beach or outside. Even in your balcony, it seems like it's not okay. I don't know. If you're on a condo, your balcony, the law said that. I don't know. Oh, another thing, and people is asking me this. I don't know what you guys think. Marijuana is not legal here in Mexico, even for as a medicine. It's not legal here in Mexico. It's not yet even there is a lot of people smoking marijuana here. That's not a lie. That is true, obviously, but it's illegal. Don't do that. Oscar, can you drive clients to Punta Perula? Also, is it a nice small pueblo? Okay, Punta Perula. Yeah, I can do that. It's far away from Puerto Vallarta, around almost 3.5 hours driving from Puerto Vallarta. I can do that. I drove one time customers to Santiago, Manzanillo, very close to Manzanillo. Was like 4 hours, 30 minutes, more or less. Yes, I can do that. Fidel is asking, Oscar, have you been to Mezcal, Izal? No, no, I never been in those places. I don't know if it's a restaurant or a bar. Normally, I am not a very nightlife person now. Like, I have kids and they take me all my energy, so I don't go outside a lot, only a special occasion. And for me, I know a lot of Puerto Vallarta, and only if I go outside in the name Puerto Vallarta, it must be a special occasion. But I try to go more to the restaurant to do more reviews for you guys. Okay. Lily Bell is asking, tell us about moving to PB. Okay, that's a nice topic. Let me answer more things about people's asking me more. I think I'm gonna leave that for the last. Lilibel. Okay, Aloha is asking, just curious, what's the fine for smoking from 170 US dollars to 1,000 US dollars? Lilibel, yeah, you can vape in your apartment. Okay, Fidel, I will check it out, but I don't know that place. My name is asking, it is safe to drive to Perula? Very, very safe. Very, very safe to do the drive. My family is very close to Guadalajara and Ciudad Guzman, and when I go to on vacation, I take that route. Why? It's lonely, but it's secure, and the beach is, I mean, the highway, the road is nice. No problems with the road, and it's very safe. I normally drive very early in the morning. When I go to vacation, I drive from 5 a.m. in the morning, and I did a great time. And you pass very very fast. That it's all the way the coast. Okay, so yeah, I recommend it. It's safe. Uh, Lily Bell is asking, are you an agent? Help people find long-term apartments at good price? Lily, I am not on the rental business. I am more as a local guide. I can help you with activities, with tours, but I normally help people to get to know all the Bay, and I do this kind of a tour on the neighborhoods that maybe you don't know because it's not very touristy areas, and this kind of tours helps a lot of people to understand where to move here in Puerto Vallarta. So it is very important that before to moving here to Puerto Vallarta, you came here at least, I don't know, 1 week or 2 weeks and get familiar with the surroundings. What are the best neighborhoods? What are the expensive neighborhoods? What are the lower cost neighborhoods? Where to rent and learn more things about Puerto Vallarta. You could be surprised with my tours, get to know all the bay because I show you from Conchas Chinas to La Cruz de Guanacaste. A lot of people say, I want to stay here in Puerto Vallarta, return in Puerto Vallarta. And when they take my tour, then they realize they want to stay on the Nayarit side. If I tell you right now why, maybe you don't gonna understand. It's when they experience by themselves, when I take my customers to those places, they understand, oh, that's why, oh, this is nice. Oh, the beach is 1 block away from here. Oh, this is nicer, this is better, but you need to know all the bay, okay? If you want to hire me, you can go to my website or you can email me and I can give you the cost, the price, the tour, and what you can learn with my tour, okay? Hola, Brent. How are you? Lilibel, yes. Older women can live alone here and very safe. Bobby is asking, I plan on visiting your city again in next few months and I will contact about your tour guide service soon. Yeah, thank you very much, Bobby. Email me and we can stay in touch. Aloha, okay. Welcome in August. August is very hot. It is very hot. Yes. Joe, Punta Perula, normally, I don't know very well Punta Perula. I think in some level it's safe because it's very small. But let me tell you, the bad guys over that area, because Punta Perula is like in the coast, but the bad guys, you know what I mean when I say the bad guys? Are on the mountains, like to the other side. So Punta Perula, it's safe. It's safe. A lot of people go to Punta Perula for go to the beach. People from Antlan, people from La Huerta, and those places are more dangerous. And I've been in those places with my brother because my brother do some works for the governments over there. And when we go over there, we had to ask permission to go that way. But in Punta Perula, it's different. I mean, it's more safe than stay here. Okay, for Lilibel, about moving to Puerto Vallarta, let's move to this question. A lot of people asking me here in Puerto Vallarta for rent, long term or short term rents here in Puerto Vallarta. Let me tell you what's happened right now here. And I told you in the last live stream in my channel here. What is going on with the prices? The prices are higher every time. Why? People, the landlords, Mexican landlords and Americans or Canadian landlords, they notice that Puerto Vallarta is get every year more popular and the prices are rising. Okay, and people is like ranking very high right now, but it works for vacations like 1 week or maybe 3 days or 4 days, but it's that's gonna be perfect because the price is not so high. But the problem is when the people wants to retire here or move in here for apply for their partial residency or permanent residency because you must to stay here at least 1 year. That's the problem. Because if I tell you that the rent here for a nice apartment 2 blocks away from the downtown beach of the Malecon is around 2,000 weekly, the rent, 2,000 weekly on the Malecon area. So imagine Imagine the price for 1 month is crazy. It's crazy. It's unpayable. That's why it's the problem. So the people who wants to move here in Puerto Vallarta or apply for residency must to rent in other place. The area where I'm living here right now, where I'm here doing the live stream, is very close to the beach. 10 minutes, real 10 minutes walking with my umbrella, my chair, and my cooler with my beers. It's 10 minutes walking in the Camarones beach, very close. I can go to my roof and I can see all the hotels here, the hotels area. Is Hola Lisa, how are you? Hola JC. So the price for me as a local, because I am local, I'm Mexican, it's around 400, no, 200 US dollar, 4,000 Mexican pesos, more or less. Now, the another thing, your dollar is, your exchange rate with the dollar is going down. Here in Puerto Vallarta, you're going to buy or to exchange some dollars for pesos. 3 months ago was 20 pesos, $1. Right now is 70 pesos, $1. Imagine if you want to buy a house or if you want to rent a property for long term, they're gonna ask you for pesos, not for dollars. Okay? So if you change your 1,000, 2,000 for paying in advance, it's gonna be much less pesos for your dollars. So just keep in mind that. And it's getting more difficult for the people because the peso, Mexican peso, is getting stronger versus the dollar right now. The crisis in US, the inflation in US, here there is inflation too. The prices is going high. I know in the news that you have problems with the eggs over there. It's crazy because the I don't know something with some disease with the chickens and a lot of people in the border is crossing to Mexico for get some eggs and coming back. So it's crazy. Yes, it's crazy. And here in Puerto Vallarta, for living as a local, you must to lower your standards and live in areas where it's not touristy, but are safe areas. Okay? Before continue, please like the video for more people watching this very useful information. Please like the video. And okay, more about this. If you want to move here in Puerto Vallarta, my recommendation is if you because this is going to be a big decision for you. If you want to retire here in Puerto Vallarta, make the effort to stay here 1 week and explore Puerto Vallarta. Even you are a lonely woman or a lonely man, or if you are a senior and it could be a little bit difficult for you, it's not so difficult to explore Puerto Vallarta. And if you want to hire me, you can go to my website and I can help you with that. With that. I promise that the information that I'm gonna give you is gonna be very useful for you, and it's gonna be very it's gonna help you to choose better or wisely where to stay, or if Puerto Vallarta is great for you or not, because the prices is getting high. A lot of people, and this is like a pro for the seniors. A lot of landlords choose more customers like seniors because their seniors are very quiet, very nice. Uh, there is no parties in very late in the night, so it's great. You are a great customer. You're a senior. You're a great customer for landlords here in Puerto Vallarta. So right away they're gonna say yes. Why? Because a lot of seniors want to retire here. They want to live 6 months or 1 year or 3 months. That's great, great customers. Sometimes people that is new in this business of Airbnb or VRBO apartment rent business, they play to the hotel and they don't know how difficult it is, because sometimes you rent 1 week, 3 days for a couple or for a family, and it's very, very hard to attend a lot of people in 1 week or in 1 month. Imagine 10 customers in 1 month is not the same that one customer in 3 months. So seniors are great, great customers for landlords here in Mexico. That is a pro with for you if you're a senior or you want to plan to retire here in Puerto Vallarta. Uh, it become expensive the rents here in Puerto Vallarta because there is a lot of people between the landlord and you as a customers. There is the realtor, the rental agent, and other people maybe. When I Hola Leo, when I offer the help for that I don't know, you find some place like, let me give you an example. Uh, yeah, at least 1 month, Lilibel. Let me give you an example. I have a customer here. She's a lady. She has 2 kids right now. It's difficult for her to move with the kids. And it suffer a lot because some restaurants uh, try to take advantage of tourists, even the taxi drivers or the Uber drivers. So she watched me on my videos, and she decides to hire me, and we did the tours in all bay, and I show all the bay. Well, she don't wants to go to Bocerías Nayarit. He don't care that area, but I show to my customer all these areas here. Now say, Oscar, can I hire you for transportation, because I don't feel very safe with other people. The restaurant tried to rape me off, and the taxi drivers. In case I say, uh, okay, I'm gonna help you because you want to stay here, and people sometimes try to take advantage of you. And even sometimes for some people, it's very difficult to exchange the money, or to try to exchange dollars for pesos, and I can assist you sometimes. I am not doing this very much with my customers because there is a hunting for from cops with illegal Ubers or illegal drivers. There is a hunting, so that's why I don't do that, because what I'm doing is different. It's a local guide service, not taxi or transportation, something like that. You must to hire someone, or you just call Uber. But I know it's difficult. But meanwhile, you are get to know here Puerto Vallarta. I can help you with it, and I can make you a combo with a very low price, like a taxi or Uber price for you. If you want to hire me for get to know all the bay. I can do that. I understand, but later you must to learn and use the service by yourself. You can use the bus, you can use taxis, you can use Uber. It's very, very. After you learn, it's going to be very simple. You will to know how to defend you against these people. Okay. Christy saying the humidity is high in August. Plan to be a beaches and some tequila tours. Yes, it's very hot. Christy, it's very hot here in Puerto. Right now, for me, well, I'm drinking the coffee. Sorry, and I'm sweating. But it's me. It's me. But it's okay. The weather is okay. My windows are closed because there is a homeless cat around here, and I can't. I don't. I don't. I don't like the cat because the allergy, and for me, it's difficult to keep away this cat because it's entering where he can inside. So it's difficult for me. So right now, it's closed my windows. I'm like I need some air, but if I open, it's gonna be cold for me. But the weather is nice. In August, September, and October, the hottest month here in Puerto Vallarta. Okay. Jose Luis, have you seen the new red buses yet? Jose Luis, no. And I'll tell you why. Because I use my car or my bike, and normally I don't go outside very much if I have done customers or if I don't need it. Normally I'm stay here working on my computer or with my customers and go, I don't know, different places like Nayarit. And Nayarit, there is no buses. Well, it's not the same here in Puerto Vallarta. Do you people have spare change to help Oscar challenge you? Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Remember, if you want to support me, you can become a sponsor. You can have a membership. It's monthly, the membership. There is two levels, and you can cancel anytime. Okay, no problem. Or if you want to donate me, you can donate me here on the thanks or wherever you want. Okay, but it's only if you want. If you like the video, if you share this video, it helps me a lot too. But the donation is great. Okay, thank you. Okay, anybody else has a question about here Puerto Vallarta, moving Puerto Vallarta? So, and right now here in Puerto Vallarta, here my neighborhood crossing the street is La Vena, then Versalles is very close to my neighborhood, and then Diaz Ordaz, and then Plaza Caracol, and in this area is the hotels, all the hotels here. What's going on in Versalles? A lot of people know about Versalles. Thank you, boy. Thank you very much for your donation. And a lot of people know this area because it's very famous now here in Puerto Vallarta. And I just passed like 2 hours ago, and there is a lot of Americans and Canadians on the restaurants or in on the bars. There is more community over there having a great time on the bars or on the restaurants. It is nice to see you guys over there. I know that those places are Mexicans landlords, and there is a lot of you supporting those local places. I gonna tell you that you keep supporting when you came here to Puerto Vallarta. If you want to support, really directly support the locals, don't take the big tours. Take the big tours one time, it's okay. But you can hire the people from the boat directly, or go to the municipal flea market directly, not with a tours, because with a tour they take you when where they want it, and this is the same owner, and normally the owner is not from here, so or hire me. Or hire another local guy. It's great. Okay, it's great. You can support us directly if you want to support the waitress and the restaurant. If you want to tip directly in cash to the waitress. Support those guys because the salary is shed. The salary is shed. That's why the decreased labor here in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, thank you very much. Where can you buy a lot of tamales as I got the baby in my Oh, okay, yeah. It's gonna be Candelaria, el Día de la Candelaria in February. I think it's the 2nd of February. Uh, we don't buy the tamales. Well, if you are very lazy, it's a generation. We still have the aunties generation that is still cooking. You know about the millennials? Or no, I am still millennial. Centennial says they don't gonna cook anymore, so the tradition is gonna last forever. I don't know. But when normally, like we make the tamales. But if you have the kid on your rosca de reyes, the little baby, it's a little tradition here on the Three Kings Day. The tamales we made by ourselves, okay, all the family. But if you have the little baby on the rosca de reyes, you need to pay that. And your mom, if you don't know to cook, your mom gonna show you how is cook the tamales, and all the family gonna enjoy the tamales in El Día de la Candelaria in February. Thank you for all the information. Moy, thank you very much for supporting me, for watching me, okay? Thank you very much. Yes, Joe Willis is one of my sponsor. If you can see, Joe Willis has here, and Lisa has a little icon. They are the oldest sponsor right now here on my live stream. Thank you very much for them. Right now, I'm helping Lisa. Lisa, next Monday, I'm going to check your little thing with your dad. Just remember me again. Email me, but I know that I need to go to the downtown for check your little thing with your dad. It's gonna be very easy. We're gonna know if we can do that or 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 not. Okay, and it's gonna be very easy to know very right away. Maybe we can do it. It's very old. The It's very old, but we can do something, okay? Christie, middle of the tunnel road party. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's a lot of people doing that. You can support them, yes. Aloha is asking, what does the average expat spend monthly, all expenses to live there? Well, I don't know. Like for me, it's like I can live. I can tell you that I can live with 1,000 US dollars per month, or or 20,000 Mexican pesos per month. Like fair, like I don't like not going to restaurant, not going with or no eating tacos, just cooking, buying the groceries, not like a little luxuries, not taking tours, like very flat, very fair. I think if you like more, I don't know, fun, take some activities here, maybe around 1,500 US dollars to 2,000, maybe. It's gonna be a good income for living here. And talking about as a local, well, I'm paying my car, I'm paying my mortgage on my house, and I'm renting on my house, but I'm renting my house. So, and I have the income from YouTube, the income from my customers, the income from you. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you very much for your donation. Yay. And it's like when there is my customers here and they asking me for I don't know, uh, Oscar, if I have time because I need to exchange my dollars and there is a lot of money, I just always keep worry about my customers. Say, okay, let's go. Where you at? I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna go with you and we exchange the dollars and come back. Sometimes you are here in Puerto Vallarta, very close to me, and I don't charge you guys because it's like I don't know. It's nothing for me. It's nothing. And people say, no, I'm gonna pay you. It's okay. It's okay. You already hired me. Just wants to like you stay here in Puerto Vallarta. You have fun. You are safe. You need anything else, and if I'm available, I can help you. I'm willing to help. Okay, if I have the time, obviously. And like my customer wants to see some places for renting outside, but in Nuevo Vallarta, no Nayarit, um, now there is like a little charge over there, but we can do take the time, no rush, and go over there, and then come back very safe. So I can do that for you guys, no problem. Just we need to organize all this. Jane, thank you very much. Hola, buenas noches. Thank you very much for your donation. Susan, hola. Remember, if you are here and this time late, you can watch later the video again, okay? And if you have questions, please don't hesitate. Email me. Go to my website. You can send me a message. You have friends coming to Puerto Vallarta. You can refer me. And I'm gonna appreciate a lot. Thank you very much. And I'm always willing to help you. Okay, I'm here for help you. If you want to know something about Puerto Vallarta, I'm working right now with a friend and doing like an app application for your smartphone or your iPhone that you're gonna asking me anytime, 24 hours. Maybe it's gonna be ready half of the year. I don't know, but it's gonna be very, very nice that you can asking me like on local guide Oscar virtual. It's gonna be insane, very crazy, but it's gonna be very useful for you. So we are working right now. Thank you very much, Susan. Susan Jensen. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Curaçao, Curaçao, Brazil. Brazil, right? Amazing. You guys travel a lot. I just go to the Pitillal and then to Costco and that's it. But I'm here in the paradise. I don't need to travel. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I want to visit USA. I would love to visit USA in Canada, but I love the nature. So I want to visit maybe in the future for my kids Disneyland, and then I want to visit the Great Canyon, uh, Yellowstone, Yosemite national parks, the Niagara Falls, something like that. I want to visit the nature, the you because America in Canada are amazing. I'm watching some documentaries. It's amazing. The National Geographic, beautiful. The America, the beautiful. It's amazing the documentary. So I fall in love in these nice national parks, and I always dream on visiting. Maybe later. Thank you very much, boy. Oh, Caribbean. Okay, go great. Venezuela. Okay, yeah. Um, the Joe Willis, the butchery is Costa Sierra. I'm going to write Costa Sierra. Very, very cheap and tasty. The meat is nice, good quality. Okay, Susan. Okay, I'm glad to meet you. Yeah, yeah. Boy, nice joke. El sacatripas. Okay, well, I don't know if you have any questions, more question. That well, that is more like what's happened here, more the news here in Puerto Vallarta. We have still with the great weather. A lot of Americans and Canadians stay here on the local restaurant, local places. That is great. Supporting that is great. About the decreased labor here in Puerto Vallarta, it's not so uh, bad, but I never experienced that before. So this is the first time that I experienced that. It's just informing you what's going on here is not so bad, but sometimes the restaurants or the hotels suffer about that. Okay, Janie, I go crazy for the camarones. Yeah, the shrimps. One restaurant that I love to go every time that I recommend to my customer. There's two restaurants. One, the easy way is to go to the Fat Boys in Bucerias. Amazing seafood. And another one is on Las Animas, El Coral restaurant. Amazing seafood too. I tried zarandeado fish, pescado zarandeado on El Coral restaurant is, I think, is one of the best zarandeado fish. Amazing. And the seafood, I love the seafood on El Fat Boys in Bucerias because it's so fresh. And my favorite over there is the mixed salad, mixed seafood salad. It's so fresh. It's amazing. It's octopus, shrimp, and oysters. Wow, it's amazing. Yes, Lisa, Fat Boys is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Moy. Mazatlan, I think Mazatlan I've been in Mazatlan like several years ago, and one thing has Mazatlan, I think, is one of the best spot for seafood in Mexico, in all Mexico. One of the best places for seafood in Mexico. Boy, another joke. Yeah, Joe. The zoo is open. I'm sorry for that. I just lost in the in. There is a lot of conversation here. So sometimes I just miss it on all this reading. San Pancho, well, San Pancho, my favorite restaurant is La Perla. I think it's the first one when you um, go to the beach. This side, like the left side, is amazing. Is nice. It's nice. Well, guys, I think that's all for tonight. Thank you very much. I'm going to put more information. My website, you can visit my website and you can see the menu on your computer. News. Now there's going to be more news. You can watch or you can read and you can watch the video, okay? and and there is more information over there. If you want to help me with more reference or to share this information of the news, this is gonna be your your source of news and what's happening here in Puerto Vallarta. And I'm trying to work in more, but remember, sometimes I don't post videos because you hire me. You are here with me. So sometimes you watch me, you hire me, and I have no time because I'm with you. Okay. But don't worry, I'm gonna post a lot of information, and I'm working with this app for you asking me. But this is coming later. I'm gonna tell you when. Okay. Thank you very much. Gracias, José Luis. Gracias, Brent. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Fidel. Thank you, Jen, Susan, Lisa. Thank you, Lilibel. Thank you, Tomas. Leo, thank you very much. Aloha, Christy. Thank you very much for stay here. What else? Fidel, Jace, thank you very much. Uh, Bobby, thank you very much for stay here. Thank you all guys for stay here. Chelos, thank you. Bobby, I think I have all. Lilibel, Fidel, okay. Thank you very much guys for stay here. You guys are the best. You guys rock. Thank you very much. Good night, buenas noches, and see you with more videos in the week. Next Tuesday. Remember more videos. Okay. See ya. Bye bye. See you in February.